La cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede.
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild-card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Eovaldi gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Again, another foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a liner. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Ro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Gerrit Cole is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Fouled away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And stepping in, Kike Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that one got a piece of him. Jarren Duran will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. So now here is Rafael Devers looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Rafael Devers.
He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. A ball and a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Over to first, Cole, and he's back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Verdugo digging in now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Jarren Duran will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Eovaldi, a native Texan. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Gardner is off at first with 2 away. Hey. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki.
Red Sox, the catcher, Kevin.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The first baseman.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And he puts it on the ground to second. Torres has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right. Had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. No balls and a strike to count. Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home misses, ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, Jarren Duran. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Here's the first pitch.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
From the stretch, lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
2 on, 2 out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Three-run home run down the line and right as this lead swells to 7-0. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Gerrit Cole. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Michael King is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here he comes again, 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing. Now to bat, Andrew Velasquez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
71.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, and keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Renfroe is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Aaron Judge. Worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and chopped to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip?
And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red
Into
Sox,
the box, Alex Verdugo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting off.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Renfroe, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Arroyo is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing hand.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 63.
At the plate, Jarren Duran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Duran, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gardner going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. Count remains 2-2. Popped him up. Higashioka is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gallo, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A little bouncer.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Duran comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch 1 more time. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hunter.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First pitch of the AB now. Hunter Renfroe is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Gio Urshela. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now into the box, Christian Arroyo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the dive. He's out.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Next to stand in is Jarren Duran. No hits to this point. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it by a count of 12-0.
Now I've got a choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch.
Ball that time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Fouled away. The 1-1. Popped him up. Arroyo over to his left. He's got it 1 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 3-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A shot down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-1 home. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Joely Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Third baseman.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Yeah, so take a look at ball one. Rodriguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0 home. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burnt. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Alex Verdugo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One and one. Devers leads off first with one away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as this lead got even wider.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
The right fielder, number 10,
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. The Red Sox on top, 14-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, number 11, Reds.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gio Urshela. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. No runs on 6 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Plawecki is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Adam Ottavino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox are out in front, 14-1. Wandy Peralta enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So stepping in is Christian Arroyo, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
He's set and the pitch. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So next to bat will be Jarren Duran. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Peralta playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Arroyo, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there, 2 gone. Up next, Rafael Devers. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. You can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 2-1 home. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Gleyber Torres is on deck. Here's the 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Gleyber Torres is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Now here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate now is Hunter Renfroe. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a blooper to the right side. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Kevin Plawecki. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness, he came down with it. An incredible catch that time, as that's going to end the inning in style. Gerrit Richards comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Brett Gardner now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now back, designated hitter,
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The 0-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch-out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's up there.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Andrew Velasquez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference, cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.